Yo, so I'm a fan of Dokkan. I've been playing since the 7th anniversary, and they just dropped the trailer for the 10th anniversary. First of all, showing us the first 3 characters, which, as we can see here, is going to be a Super Saiyan 3 Goku that goes Golden Ape Ozaru into Super Saiyan 4. And we get a Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Vegeta right here with the MUI, probably a MUI unit attack if I had to guess, based off the art and the name. And then our final unit is a tag switch Super Vegito they fuse into Super Vegito for a limited amount of turns. But the big thing was this. We got this like map board showing us all the characters, EZAs, and Super Extreme EZAs we're going to be getting for 10th anniversary. And I just made my own board because everyone has been making their own board, which is like really great for the Dokkan community. So I'm going to show my board and I'm going to explain everything. Okay, so this is the board that I made. So I'm going to start from left to right, and then I'll go over the unit choices I picked and everything else like that. So first of all, we obviously got the first 3, so Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Vegito, and the SSB Evolved Vegeta. So for GT, obviously the duo's getting their EZA this year in the third part of the anniversary. And then same thing for the Tech God duo. They're also going to get their EZA this year, so those 2 slots are immediately filled. And sadly, GT's already over, which I think is odd, but I suppose that there will be a GT celebration coming to us later this year, maybe worldwide. I'm not really good with that type of stuff, but yeah. For Saiyan Saga, we should be getting these 2 EZAs, maybe in the countdown, similar to last year of like the STR UI, or we'll just get it during the anniversary. I'm not really sure. For Planet Namek Saga, I said that the AGL and Goku would be getting their EZAs, because if we look at the timeline right here, 2021, we've gotten all these top. We've gotten Broly's. We haven't gotten the Tapion and the little dude. We haven't gotten their EZAs. We got the Janemba, Gogeta, STR, Vegeta. So I think that it's very likely we see their EZAs coming during the celebration. For Dragon Ball, I think that we're going to get a free-to-play LR Kid Goku. I know that usually the anniversary unit incorporates the new like skill. So like this year's this like switch skill. I don't know how they would work that in for Goku. Maybe he switches out with TN and then he has an active skill or something where he goes by himself and then he can do the infamous punch through Demon King Piccolo. But that's the guess. I don't think they'll make Kid Goku a premium LR just because he's not a fusion, so he can't be the Dokkan Fest. And he could be the Sun in Rivals, I suppose. But I just don't know if Dokkan sees him as like hype enough. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. I really don't have a strong voice on this because I haven't watched original Dragon Ball. And I have no bias against Kid Goku. It's just like, that's what I think. I think they make him the free-to-play LR. But if, he's the premium headliner unit, I'm fine with it either way, honestly. So for Dragon Ball Z Majin Buu Saga, oh, okay, I forgot to. So I think that the Super Vegito, his banner unit, I'm guessing that it would be like a Supreme Kai with this guy right here, or maybe just like Supreme Kai by himself, one of those 2, or maybe a Piccolo. That could work as well. But this is the pick I decided to go with. These 2 would get their super EZAs. I don't really have a specific reason. I kind of saw them in other people's boards and I put them here because I think these are good spot holders. We really don't have any EZAs left for Majin Buu Saga. The like newest Majin Buu Saga we have is the Ent Majin Vegeta, and that's 2022. They are slightly touching 2022 ECA content with the Super Saiyan 4 duo and the Tech Gods, but I just don't believe they'd go just to pick up a Majin Vegeta, and I don't know who the other EZA would be in that situation either. And then I said for our first premium second part LR is a Kid Buu. I'll talk more about that later. Okay, for Androids and Cell Saga, I said that this future Gohan and this Trunks, they'll get their EZA. I would love them. I would love to see their EZA. I am biased on this part because I really love this unit. I'm like a diehard future Gohan fan. We could also see the Trunks, this one right here, the AGL transforming one, because they're all like right next to each other in this little group. But I just chose the Gohan because I'm biased. So, and then I said Tech Droids. And then for our second part 2 LR, I said a Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, which I'll go more into that just like the Kid Buu. For Dragon Ball movies, I said a EZA for the Tech Gohan from the BoJack movie, because it says Z movies. It doesn't say like Z movie. I just don't believe that if they are going to go to Z movies, they just pick one movie. I think that'd be kind of like not dumb, but it'd be missing an opportunity. Also considering that the only EZAs are missing from 2020 are the physical Frieza, Ent Gogeta, Tech LR Gohan, and his counterpart already got his EZA, the BoJack. And then we're missing Pecan and the Janemba. So this would just help them knock it out and almost get it done. I suppose we could get a BoJack celebration and get him in LR, and then they'd EZA the Tech Gohan. But I just feel like it sits right here. It sits well right here. And then the third LR for part 2 would be a Super Gogeta, with a banner unit Gohan when he was like fighting Frieza and when they were invading the city. Now, a lot of people are saying that the first anniversary, the Janemba and the Super Gogeta, those would Super EZA. I could see that as well, but it just doesn't work with my idea, because then we wouldn't have a Super Gogeta here with the banner unit, because it'd take up 2 slots. So then that means we'd either get like another EZA or maybe like a free-to-play LR or something like that. So yeah. We also have these two, the Pecan and the Janemba. They're due up for EZAs. I don't know when they'll get theirs, but same problem with them is if you put them in these slots right here, it just wouldn't fit. And then for Super, I've seen a lot of people saying that the end of TOP, like a Frieza, 17, and Goku, that could be an LR. And again, I wouldn't be against it, just like Kid Goku, like that'd be awesome. But these are just the 3 that like I really want. Maybe not the most accurate, especially with the Kid Buu, because he doesn't really fit the theme. But like these are the 3 I want, and I'll show you like my ideas for them soon. So I picked the Hit and the Goku, and then the physical Frieza to both get their EZAs. If we look here, so again, kind of similar to the other one, we have the Hit and Goku, but we also have the Tech Caulifla and Kale that fuse. But physical Golden Frieza here in 2020, and he's just sitting there. I could see them going back to TOP for maybe like a revival Blue Goku that transforms into a Sign UI. That could be pretty cool. And then they could EZA like the STR Hit or the Frieza. But I think if they would do that, they could also do it with Kefla. I just feel like we're probably going to get an LR Kefla at some point. I don't know when, but at some point we'll get our LR Kefla, and they'll be like the perfect partner for that Kefla unit, because they don't start out as Kefla, so when they do transform, they'll be perfect linking partners. That's the only reason I chose Frieza over them, because I guess it'd make more sense to get the Frieza now. I don't know. But yeah, so that's my initial board. Okay, so now for the Super Gogeta unit, I said that, so the intro would be Goku screaming, right? Then very infamous one he does when he transforms into Super Saiyan 3. And then I don't know how they'd implement it. I don't even know how they're going to do Super Vegito, since it's a separate Goku and Vegeta. Maybe they won't even have an intro, or maybe they won't have an intro where they're together. Maybe it'll just be like separate animations. But in my head, they'd probably just have an intro together and then you swap between them. So in this one, yeah, Goku would go Super Saiyan 3, and then like Vegeta would like come, I don't know, fly down or like step over, and then he'd do the smirk or whatever, and then that'd be their intro. But I'm really betting on this, that they incorporate Super Saiyan 3 Scream if it is a Super Gogeta. So it'd be these two together. So Super Saiyan 2 Angel Vegeta and Super Saiyan 3 Goku. They would transform into Super Gogeta. This is just art credits. That's where I want to make sure I credit the people, because these are really nice arts. They would transform into Super Gogeta. And then instead of the Soul Punisher just being in his animations, it'd be an active skill you can use. An active skill. Honestly, now that I think about it, maybe there's a world where they make it so that, like, in order to transform into Gogeta, it's a standby, and it switches out to Pecan. Because in the movie, he has to buy them time to transform, and they kind of like they tease at that in the unit super attack with the AGL Pecan and the Tech Gogeta, but they don't actually include the moment where he holds off Janemba. So they could easily do that here too. Like I was saying though, I got off track. His active skill would be the Soul Punisher, and his KO screen would be Goku and Vegeta saying goodbye to each other as Vegeta disappears. Again, the picks I made are biased, and maybe they don't necessarily fit the themes, but I would love to see this in game. Like, I love this moment so much, and having this be in the game with like good representation and good animation would be so fire. Like, it would literally just be like the Boo Duo Spirit Bomb, where they give each other the thumbs up. Like, it would blow my mind. Okay, so for the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, initially it'd be a Super Saiyan Goku. So he'd probably have, animations from the fight with Cell when they first fought. They'd probably just like use some animations from there for his 18 and 12 key. And then it could either just be like an exchange maybe, or just like a normal active skill. But I think it'd be kind of interesting, or maybe even just like a revive. I don't know. But I just went with a target active skill, because you could activate it and then like, I don't know how it would play out necessarily, but you'd activate it and he'd do the whole animation, goodbye, my friends. And then during that turn he's targeted, maybe he dodges it or like, something like that. And then at the end, or not the end of the turn, but when you come back to the turn, the animation will play where he does like the instant transmission, and then Gohan, does his thing, he comes in, and now you're playing on Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. The beginning's pretty iffy. It's like a rough idea, but they could honestly just make it like an exchange unit, maybe not even have all this extra stuff. But the main part is Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Again, the AGL LR Gohan with the Cell counterpart, he already has the father-son Kamehameha like in his animations, like his 18 key or 24 key. But I think it'd be cool to redo it as an active skill, have voice acting, all that good stuff. Obviously you'd have this part, but I I really, if they do Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, Father Son Kamehameha, I want to see the part where Vegeta, it could be like he shoots the Kamehameha against the enemy sprite and then it's like struggling, and then Vegeta does the Ki Blast and it staggers it, and then it goes on from there and he does the Kamehameha. And again, it'd have a KO screen and it'd be, you know, everyone looking at him breathing hard, and then Goku saying, you know, well done. Wholesome. Okay, and for the final unit, LR Kid Buu. So he really doesn't fit the theme of rivals, because it's like Vegeta and the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, those are like the son and rivals. But I just personally, number one, I'm biased because I'm a Kid Buu fan. I think he's cool. But second of all, we don't have an LR Kid Buu in the game after 10 years of Dokkan. If Dokkan leaves his anniversary without an LR Kid Buu, then not only would we have gone 10 years without LR Kid Buu, but we'll probably have to wait longer, because I don't see them. They've been doing so much Majin Buu content lately. We've had all these EZAs. We had the, we had the Tech Buu EZA. We had the Tech Gohan's EZA. We just had the Physical Super Saiyan Angel Super Saiyan 2 Angel Vegeta's EZA. We had the STR. We had the Physical Buhan. We got the Tech. Was it? No, it wasn't a Buhan. It was a. No, it was a. We got the Tech Buhan. This is the Buu tanks. Sorry. We just got the Tech Buu tanks. We got the Go tanks, the LR Go tanks. We have the AGL Ultimate Gohan. We have. What else am I missing? We got the AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku for Saiyan Day, or near Saiyan Day, I forgot. My point is, we've had so much Majin Buu saga content in like a decent amount of time, so they really don't have much left to work with. Especially near the Majin Buu Kid Buu fight. Like, we just got the EZAs for the transforming Super Saiyan 2 Goku into Super Saiyan 3. Obviously, they could redo that unit some way, somehow, but it'd be really soon and it'd be kind of weird. So the main point I'm trying to say is, like, if we don't get a Kid Buu out of 10th anniversary, we're probably gonna have to wait longer. And I just, like, that baffles me that we don't have such a large villain from Z in the game yet as an LR. Like, we literally have an LR Ribrian and Super before a Kid Buu. So yeah. Anyways, so his intro, it'd be him transforming, you know, him gasping, all that stuff, and then he does the stare. Art credits again to this person right here. Fire. He would have an active skill where he blows up the planet, you know, where they're like begging him not to blow it up, and then he blows it up anyways. And then after he blows it up, he would have a domain. By the way, I'm pretty sure, like, I don't know how the skills work and stuff. Maybe like only Dokkan Fests can have domains or something like that. I'm not sure. I was just going with ideas. It's not that serious. I'm just having fun with it. But he'd have a domain where it's the Supreme Land of the Kais. That'd be, you know, it boosts extreme class enemies, blah, 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 whatever. So I have two ideas for Majin Buu. Or Kid Buu, I mean. Number one is, if he had a domain, maybe it'd make it so that while the domain is active, he has a revive, but it's unlimited. So he can infinitely, like, die and revive only while the domain is active. Because during the Kid Buu fight, there's like a handful of moments where he just scatters or gets blown up or whatever, and then he just merges back perfectly fine again. So I think that could be an interesting idea or ability implemented. Maybe probably overpowered and annoying, but just something, an idea. Or he could have another active skill where he spits out Fat Boo, and then after he does that, he gets a buff. Pretty much the exact same like the SDR Kid Boo does, where he like puffs his chest and stuff. He'd get like a permanent increase in damage and defense. And that's all I had for Kid Boo. So obviously, is my board probably going to be accurate? Probably not, no. I mean, most of these are a given. So like, they're the Super Saiyan 4 Duo are a given, Tech are a given, Saiyan Saga's a given. I'd say Planet Namek Saga is also just like a given that they're gonna be those. We're definitely getting banner units; those are givens. But other than that, it's really anyone's guess. I've seen some other pretty interesting guesses that I think are cool, like a Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, obviously, but instead of a Super Gogeta, we get a Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta. But like a Super Saiyan Blue Duo that transforms into Gogeta, just so that we could get the first anniversary Super Easy Ace. That'd be cool. I really haven't seen anything else from Majin Buu Saga, because like Super Vegeto's the big main one. I've seen like maybe like a Oob and Goku. I think that'd be pretty cool, and I think that definitely fits the rivals part better, because we'd get the sun, and then the rivals, obviously Oob is the reincarnation of Boo, so he's like Goku's rival, and then he takes him away to like train and stuff like that, so we could see that maybe. You could see a premium LR Kid Goku. I wouldn't be against that, especially if he's the carnival, because I wouldn't be summoning him just for him, but the other carnival unit's probably gonna make me summon for him if he is on that banner, and if he is that unit. But this is just my idea. These are the things I want. I'm trying to be like accurate, but I'm really having fun with this whole thing, and I like seeing the discussions and the Dokkan battle community, just because we don't know, and 10th anniversary is already such off to such a crazy start with Super Saiyan 3 transforming Goku, fusing Super Vegeta, and Super Saiyan Blue evolved Vegeta with a unit super attack with MUI. I know Dokkan's gonna cook. I have faith. These are the 3 things I'd love to see. If we don't see them, that's perfectly fine. If we do, I'm gonna be jumping with joy. But yeah, thanks for watching.